Hey, what's going on, you guys? The Italian Tornado here. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know I sure did. Um, I know I haven't been on for quite a while. I've been going through some health issues and everything, and that's why I haven't been on. Uh, but I want to kind of address this video to mcjuggernggets, Jesse and Jeffrey and their dad and their mom. Uh, about I mean, I watch his videos every day, and this is to see what's going on. But the I know they have some issues and stuff like that, and every family does. Nobody's perfect, and if anybody says that that they are, then they're lying to themselves. But anyways, the last the video that where Jeffrey, Jesse, and Korn got in that scuffle. My outtake on that, with the PlayStation 4 and all that crap, and trapping, Jesse up in the tree there. I mean, was it a good setup? Yeah, I give Jeffrey props for that. But as far as anything after that, taunting Jesse and everything else, and see how far he can push him, I think is ridiculous. Smashing his glasses, that's fucking ridiculous. I mean, that's going over the line, and I give Jesse props for going after his brother and finally standing up. I don't know if he ever did it before, but because we don't live with him, then we don't know. Um, and I also give props to Korn. I mean, Korn, he you know stuck to his word. He manned up, and when Jesse asked if he was if it gets bad or whatever, if he'd have his back, and he said yeah, and he did. Um, which I applaud Korn for being a man of his word. Um, I also think that a little bit that Jeffrey, as far as the whole getting hit in the head with a bottle thing. I agree and then I disagree. You know, being a firefighter for quite a few years, he could have hurt him bad. Jesse could have hurt Jeffrey bad by smashing that Corona bottle over his head. And I think in one way he had no choice, and in another way he could have hurt him. He could have hurt Jeffrey really bad. Not that Jeffrey's not antagonizing, or if he's an asshole, if you want to put it that way, because he can be. I think he's an asshole. I think he got what he deserved, but in turn, Jesse should have thought before he picked up the bottle. And I understand that Jeffrey's a big guy compared to him, but doing it that way, I just I don't agree it. I don't agree with it. Um, but it is what it is. It's done and over with. Jeffrey's holding against him, which I don't blame him in one turn, and the other turn he should have known that, he had to do what he had to do, and it came as it came, and that's that. Drop it. On the next thing, their parents. Now, you guys might think I'm being a jerk about this or whatever, but I think, as far as their, Jesse and Jeffrey's mom and dad, their dad, I think, is an asshole. Sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I think his mother, isn't. I mean, that lady put up with so much bullshit, and I don't know how the hell she did it. But I seen that that she left and everything else, and maybe it's for the best. I don't live with that lady, or those people every day. I don't know how bad it is. I mean, off camera, we just see what's on camera. So we see, I guess, the harshness, I guess. But irregardless, Jess and Jeffrey's dad, he seems like a pretty unreasonable person. He doesn't seem like a reasonable person. If it's not his way or whatever, then it's no way. And I think that, his dad's a dick. And, you can badger me on it or whatever like that, or I don't care. As far as I'm entitled to my feelings and my opinion. And I just think their dad's a jackass. I'm sorry. But anyways, I don't know if they're gonna get back together or anything. I don't know. I mean, do I I do feel strongly that I think she did what she had to do. I think what she's doing now is for the best. Because I don't perceive her as a confrontational person. She's more of a laid back kind of person, and, she deals with it in her own way, and I don't think I ever seen her too many times get, like really mad or anything. I don't think I ever did. Or really pissed off like she did. Is Jesse's dad a psycho? When she when she told him that he was and that he's a psycho, I lost it. I laughed my ass off. I thought it was funny as shit. But anyways, that's my little intake on that. Or I'll take what you want to perceive it to be. But Jesse mcjuggernggets, I hope everything works out. Don't be too pushy, because when I watched that video, you seem like you're being too pushy or asking too many questions, or when and where. And somewhat, I think in that I agree with Jeffrey, because I think you're kind of being more worried about your when you say, well, do it for me at least. So it's not about you. It's about them too. They have to sort their stuff out. It's not, I understand the situation. I grew up with not having both parents in my life, and it sucks. But you make you. You can't justify everything on you, because it just doesn't make sense. And I hope you watch this, because I think if you do, you got to understand, this is not about you, just you. Even though Jeffrey's a jackass sometimes, or all the times. I don't know. Um, I just know by the videos. He you gotta look at her perspective, and that, she's in the middle of it, and it's not fair. Um, for her to be, I think it's only for the best that she's left. I think it's for only the best that it gives her time to reflect on herself, on her well-being, and to move forward. I, you know, I'm the type of person, I have to, if I get really, like aggravated or upset or whatever it is, I have to have time to reflect on everything, to, kind of break everything down, and get it sorted through my head. And that's what she needs to do. Do I think your dad has any emotion about it? He sure the hell doesn't show it, but I think, excuse me, I think in turn he is. I mean, I really do think that, he is thinking this through his head, and I think it does affect him. He's just not a type of person that um will paint a picture for you. He will sort it out himself. Um, but just try not to be pushy. Just try not to just think of yourself. I know you want to be a family and everything, but you got everybody. You got over 2 million subscribers. I mean, you got a big family, and I know it's not the same as far as anything else than, your parents and stuff, and your brother. But you have to just give it time, and it'll all work out. You know, if they get back together, that's their choice. If they don't, that's their choice also. Excuse me. Um, I think I gotta get a drink here for a minute. Sorry about that. I think that you really have to reflect on this and not think of yourself, because and don't be pushy, because you're being too pushy. I think you are, but that's my opinion. But anyways, Jesse, I just want to hope you watch this and everything. I mean, I have your back. I watch your videos every day. Um, you're a good guy. And that's it. Talk to you later.